Could be kidney stones related because you have so much calcium in your blood, it has to excrete it. You got kidney disease, you got liver disease.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So compare that to plants, which are more,
Alkaline. You don't see that as much. At least I haven't seen that in eating vegetables.
I haven't heard of that either.
And you've read a lot of studies and you haven't seen that, come across that.
I have not seen it one bit. I haven't seen one person die from broccoli or carrots. I haven't. But that's a big thing to consider, is that the more acidic your diet is with the animal protein, that of plant protein.
Right.
All right, so that's one consideration. Now, another consideration is, well, what about how much inflammation does this type of protein provide in our body?
If you eat a lot of animal protein, you get a lot of inflammation.
And when you have chronic inflammation in your body, I don't care where it is, your body wants to heal itself.
Right.
And all inflammation are the cells that help heal your body. And so it starts to find things to heal.
Okay.
And that can cause a lot of chronic conditions and diseases. Again, now you look at plants.
No, they're not going to cause inflammation. In fact, it's going to heal you.
It reduces inflammation.
It reduces it, yeah.
Yeah.
It cleans you out. Or what's the word? It acts as a broom and
Yeah. It's so true. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 is, I think we can talk about the heart health.
okay. Yes, that's a big one.
Right. I mean, I think most people do realize that there is a link to heart disease and eating meat, from the saturated fats to the cholesterol in the animal food, the protein there.
Yeah. Your body is working really hard to digest that and break it down too. So it's like whatever it can't break down is just sitting there floating in your bloodstream and so forth, right? I guess I have to think of it in those terms. And if it's just sitting there, your body's trying to break that down and it's having a hard time. It's just going to rot and putrefy in your system. That's how I look at it as.
Well, that's where you start getting the plaques build up, because you have excess cholesterol, excess fat in your body. It's just too much. And so it needs to balance itself out. And that's where there is that link to heart disease. Whereas on the flip side, plant protein, it has been shown without any debate that it will improve heart health.
Yeah.
In fact, I think it's Dr. Esselstyn, he has followed his patients his treatment was to go on a plant-based diet versus going through any kind of surgery or medication. And they have tracked and saw how the arteries have opened back up by eating plant.
And it reversed type 2 diabetes, and it healed a lot of people from their autoimmune issues.
It goes all back to, why are you eating meat? What are your goals? How are you going to make the informed decision? Are you looking to just get all buffed out, be Mr. Olympia? Or are you eating to live a healthy, long, fantastic life where you can enjoy it and not endure it? The next one I think we can compare is, you alluded to it, like a broom, vroom, 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 right?
That sounds like a vacuum.
Oh, a vacuum? Sorry. But it's be able to have daily movement.
Yeah.
And we get that from
Fiber. Fiber, it's found in the plants.
Yeah.
Plain and simple, right? And, I guess the meat doesn't have the soluble or insoluble fiber in it.
It has no fiber.
None.
No fiber whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only get fiber from the plants, which not only I do it right, the sweeping.
But it's just like, if you eat that meat and it sits in there and there's no fiber for your body to pull it out, it's just sitting there.
It's definitely harder to digest. And so, but also because you don't have the fiber, all of the minerals and vitamins, they need a free way to get into the bloodstream. So the fiber itself acts as that median or that freeway to get the nutrients to what is needed. In animal protein, there's no fiber and harder to digest, like you're saying, that can kind of sweep it along the way. Well, because of how rough it is and how tough and the bile, all the acidic you got to break down all that fibrous, and I must say fiber, I'm not talking about like insoluble fiber, I'm talking about just how tough the meat is. That leads to the polyps in the colon cancers. Leads to constipation. So all the toxicity you build up is just sitting in your blood. Like you're saying, it's just kind of, I forget the word you said, but it just Just sits there and just,
Petrifies.
there you go. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. And maybe that's why so many people are so mean and unhappy.
Hope not. Gotta go bathroom. I know I'm being mean to you.
There's got to be a reason.
So great. That's good.